NBC5 responds the long road to a refund. Fans of a popular TV celebrity paid to go on a Caribbean vacation with him.
When that went bust, they say the real trip began. Now, after our reporting, state officials are taking a closer look at the company at the center of the Labor Day party. Lisa Parker's tracking the story.
Steve Harvey fans who had hoped to be in the Dominican Republic last summer partying with him blame the coronavirus for canceling that trip. They blame the TV host himself for making them fight so hard to get their money back as they stayed home without their refunds watching Harvey travel the world.
Hey, this is how you jet ski in St. Bart.
And this is how Steve Harvey lets his followers know no worldwide pandemic is shutting down his travels.
All of my water activities is nice and slow.
January in St. Bart. After this winter in Dubai post, neither of his trips apparently canceled by COVID, though the virus did crush the plans of his many fans who'd hoped to party with Harvey here at his Sand and Soul Festival in the Dominican Republic last September. When that trip hit the brakes, Sand and Soul organizers pledged the party would still happen, but didn't have a date and wouldn't give participants money back, as those who signed up say they were promised.
Why can't he just give everybody who provided the money, down payment, and deposit their money back?
Which turned out to be, for these NBC5 Responds viewers, an almost $24,000 question.
I tried several avenues and nothing.
They're months of unanswered questions.
I want my refund. That's basically it.
Preceded our questions. 10 who turned to NBC5 Responds when the funny man ignored their pleas, they say, and they began to feel the joke was on them.
People should not have to go through to the length of contacting a television news station to get some redress to this.
Our repeated requests ultimately answered by Harvey's chief lawyer, who told us this was the first he'd heard of the complaints and that a third-party vendor handled the festival. He wouldn't name that vendor, but did say refunds would soon be underway. That was September. Our weekly updates with Harvey's fans, a broken record. Still nothing in my bank account. The same could be said for our request to the company. Still nothing in our inboxes. Then, about the same time Steve Harvey was wintering in Dubai,
I'm excited to say that
those summer vacation funds held up for almost a year started to reappear.
That I did receive my refund, $2,592 from the Steve Harvey Group. Thank you so much for all your help.
The attorneys general here in Illinois and in Georgia, where Harvey's company is based, also interested in hearing from affected fans. The Georgia AG telling us it has now launched an inquiry.
And I received my refund from Steve Harvey and his team. Thank you, NBC5 and Illinois Attorney General's office.
Without you, I never would have gotten a full refund for the canceled Steve Harvey Sand and Soul Festival. A big shout out to WMAQ NBC Chicago. Yay!
So now all the would-be travelers in our reports have been made whole, and they tell us that when it's time to safely travel again, they'll be planning their own trips. Adding in the $24,000 they've recovered, NBC5 Responds viewers just passed the $3.2 million mark for money recovered. Lisa Parker, NBC5 Responds.
Tenacious Lisa Parker. Nice job.